And we're back. 21 degrees out there. Can you believe it? It has been such a long December. I'm ready for 2012, aren't you?
It is 2012.
I know. It's going to be great.
Good morning. I'm Jamie Cooper, returning for yet another year here in Athens, Alabama. Thank y'all for getting up with us. This is Athens in the AM on a Wednesday morning edition. Cooper and Company Live, back in action in the new year. As a matter of fact, Roy and Tommy here this morning. Roy, you were with us in the very beginning, starting our 9th year in Athens today.
Absolutely. Happy New Year. It's going to be awesome.
Hey, you, Tom?
I'm good.
I appreciate you coming up the other day for our, Roy, you missed our finale, a 2-hour special.
Can't be everywhere.
70-some people in here. We fed them well, too, thanks to old Joey Boyd.
It's good.
And lip-smacking, jaw-jacking Jeff Matthews fed everybody. Here's what's going on today. Well, not a whole lot, but I'm going to get caught up on some stuff that's happening that I've cut out. Frank's in here. Frank's been celebrating a birthday. Turned 104 years old, Frank.
No.
Not quite.
Yeah.
Getting close, but not quite.
Corey, get a shot of Tony on the phone over. Tony's got him a new hairdo going on this morning. Tony's on the phone at 230-4988. We'll check in with a bunch of things. I may go to that hairstyle a little bit later on. But Tony picked that up. Yeah, there it is. Roll, Tide, roll. Don't forget now. Let me go ahead and give y'all my schedule. I'm going to do Wednesday, Thursday, Friday this week, and then I'm taking a long weekend. Next week, I'll be back on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I may get accustomed to that and just do 3 days a week.
Sounds good.
Yeah, 3 days a week, because we're going to watch the Bama LSU game coming up Monday night. So all that's coming your way. Hope y'all had a great Christmas holiday. We'll talk about some sad parts of it, too, coming up in just a little bit. But anyway, thank y'all for getting up with us. Gloria's got her phone, 603-4848. You can text, or my phone is 230-1123. I'll find it as we get ready to go to weather, because if you ain't been out, put on some socks if you're running naked around your house, because it's cold, ain't it?
It's beyond cold. It's 21 degrees. It's below freezing and just cold. So bundle up on your way out the door this morning. You'll be glad you did, for sure. But you know what? We don't have to worry about this. Come Saturday, it's going to be a beautiful day. But let's get through today and tomorrow first. High temperatures today only around 48 with your low of 29 tonight. And tomorrow, 55. Things warm up. Plenty of sunshine, 34 for your low. The rest of the forecast looking like it's only going to get better. Maybe just a little bit of rain, but look at that, 60 for Saturday. So that'll be nice. 52, and then back in the 50s.
Yeah, last year at this time it was snowing.
Yeah, it was. Make sure your phone is off.
It's on right now.
I know it's on.
You say off or on?
Make sure it's off.
I don't care.
It'll ring.
I don't care. That's the way I need it to.
I don't want to have to answer.
Tom, how are you?
I'm great.
All right. Hey, first and foremost, let me just get this year cranked off here on kind of a Zorro. Calm down a little bit now. You know how Roy is about dogs.
Stop.
Let me tell you this right now. I want to thank everybody. My dad passed away Christmas night at about 11:45.
So many people have sent cards.
Yeah, I
and
want to
letters
thank everybody for the
calls.
cards. Tom, all you guys showing up in
Thank you.
Athens over there for the funeral. We had at Hampton Cove Funeral Home. They did a great job. I want to thank Stan and all those guys for that. Had a military funeral. Yes, I shot video.
Not showing it.
They did a great job, too. The people did that, and it was just a beautiful weather. You know, ironically, I think I told you guys this. My parents built the house 52 years ago. It'll be 53 years ago, I think, this summer. We moved in. I was 5, almost 6. They both died in the same spot in the living room. What's the chances?
Not very much. Yeah.
But, I mean, and your dad, he's just out of the hospital. He's 89.
89, just out and getting better now. So.
And Frank's almost 109, and he's in perfect health, you know. I guess that's what 2 packs a day will do for you, Frank. Keep it going. You know,
Apparently.
you know, my dad passed away. He'd been 83. His month been 83. But a lot of people passed away this past year, and we'll talk about it. But then I'm going to get to something. Steve Jobs died. Andy Rooney died. Geraldine Ferraro died. Osama bin Laden. All those good folks there. You know, Elizabeth Taylor passed away. James Arness. Joe Frazier. Amy Winehouse. And John Dees went over a lot of these at church Sunday.
But he skipped one.
The one thing that shocked me beyond all shock about died, well, and I heard this last week on the news, cheetah.
Like the original?
The original?
Oh.
Show that picture, Brad.
Cheetah.
It said cheetah. Did you hear this, Tom?
No.
Yeah,
I
it said
heard
cheetah. And I thought, I said, He'd have to be almost 90. He was 80 years old.
They don't live that long.
That's him. They're saying that, and then they're saying this. There's no way this could have been the real cheetah. Said monkeys don't live to be 80.
I didn't think
They
so.
live to be about 60, in case y'all need to know. It said cheetah died on Christmas Eve. Died of kidney failure at the Suncoast Primate Sanctuary in Palm Harbor, Florida, setting off a flurry of international headlines mourning the loss. Said, you do understand that this chimpanzee could not possibly have been the original Tarzan. This picture here was made in 1934 of Tarzan, Johnny Westmuller, and Maureen O'Sullivan, who played the Jane.
I guess that's what that MSM will do for you, huh?
Hey, man, you should have hired Cheetah to be a spokesperson.
Yeah. Goodness.
But the monkey cheetah, we all grew up kind of watching, they only did it for a couple of years, the original
We all
Tarzan.
didn't.
But of all the people, the great ones who died, the famous people who died in this past year, cheetah.
How about that?
Don't you think that's kind of
He
unusual?
was still alive.
Well, I didn't either.
I didn't care.
That's one old monkey.
Oh, yeah. But 120 is not out of the question then for a human.
Oh, what are you, animals death times 7? Think that's
Yeah.
the way they calculate that? Well, he'd be 600 years old. But John Dees did not mention cheetah dying.
Well,
That
he
church.
knew there was a controversy.
Yeah, he may have. Speaking of controversy, Sheriff Mike Blakely called me today and said, I'm sorry to hear about your dad. If I'd known it earlier, I could have been there. Well, Mike's been out of work for a couple of weeks because he had a knee replacement. Well, he goes back to work, and of all places, all things, somebody stole his gun.
Out of his office?
I ain't kidding, out of his office. This is the Decatur Daily this morning. News Courier's got it too. After returning to work following a month-long hiatus because of a bad knee, the sheriff expected his office to be more or less how he left it. I've been in his office a bunch of times. I ain't never stole nothing. Up on his return, he's discovered two things missing. His department-issued handgun and cash from his safe. Sometime in the past month, somebody went in my office and took those things. I mean, first of all, the gun cost about $750. He usually carries a gun with him during work hours, but said he probably left it on his desk underneath some papers. They don't know how much cash was stolen yet, but I'm telling you, who in their right mind?
That's a brave human being.
What kind of idiot? Sheriff Mike Blakely now, and you steal his gun and his cash.
Yeah, it had to be
They're
an
thinking
inside
it
job.
might be some inmates who were kind of, what do you call them,
Trustee.
trustees, and were roaming around.
They wasn't too trusty.
Not going to be too smart when he busts them.
Who steals Sheriff Blakely's gun? If you go steal somebody's gun, don't get the sheriff's.
Where would they hide all that if it was a
If it was a
trustee?
trustee, I don't know.
Man.
They'll find out.
Idiot.
Would you not be afraid there
Oh,
were
wait a minute.
cameras
Okay.
in his office?
Hold on. I just said idiot.
Yes, you did.
Okay, I
And
just said
stop
idiot.
it.
I just said idiot. Y'all know last Thursday during our show 2 weeks ago, Roy, you weren't here. A couple thousand people there. I was injured. I've been injured for a week. My finger had gotten swollen.
Quit
the middle
shooting a
finger.
bird.
And it got so bad that I could barely even touch it. So shut up
Such a
his wife.
baby.
I said, hey, you need to go here to Dr. Boone. You go down here and see if he can fix it because my wife wouldn't cut me.
Oh, I couldn't do it.
You wouldn't cut him.
No.
No, I go over there.
I'll pull the
Man,
plug,
boy,
but I
this
couldn't
finger-
cut
This finger
him.
done got big. We walk in over there, sign up and everything. And we walk in, this little nurse comes in. She says, you're the reason for my divorce.
I said, is there something I should know?
I don't even know you. True story. We got her picture.
We do.
Here's a picture of her.
Miss Cummings.
Becky Cummings. Was that her name?
That
Here's
was her
picture,
name,
eh?
all right.
And she said, I said, why am I prejudiced? She says, for 3 years, my husband has watched you religiously, and you call everybody that does something stupid idiots. So ever since he's been watching you, he's been referring to me, his wife, as an idiot. I couldn't take it no longer, so I moved out. That's her. Well, then we go into the, she said, oh, you got a bad finger. You know that's going to hurt. So we go into the doctor's office. She starts grimacing. I said, you ain't having it done, as he rammed the needle up through there and fixed me. And then she wrapped it. And
I
this
don't
was
have
what
that
it looked
photo to
like,
show.
And I had to wear this for a full 24 hours.
Poor thing.
Was
She
it?
even
Well, I
autographed
saved to
it.
share with y'all. Then, after taking antibiotics for 3 days, finally it got well again. So, But that's just me, Roy.
So how'd you injure?
I don't know.
Oh,
Heaven forbid you ever really get
I don't know what happened, but it hurt.
I'm sure it did.
Cry, baby.
I don't know, but it hurt.
Yeah,
bad.
Cassidy's hurt your finger at the Christmas.
Oh, yeah.
Christmas
Now,
parade.
y'all may wonder, Jamie, why do you have a toaster on the set?
Yeah, we were
That's what
wondering.
I was wondering.
Well, I've come to realize, you know, last time we used that, we don't even eat bread.
Finally took it off the counter. I was like, why do we have a toaster? We don't even eat bread.
We don't even eat bread. No, here it is.
It looks good, though.
I'm gonna leave it in here in a second.
Counter.
We may toast something in here. So I'm gonna leave it in here. Well, we don't even eat bread, so why do we need a toaster hanging around? Which led me to a couple other things. You know college football season's over when you see bowling on ESPN and figure skating on 48 or NBC.
True.
Yep.
Was that the only two sports you can find? One other thing caught my attention. Bowling, skating, I got that, yeah. Suspect left, I don't know what that is. Toast, okay. How many of y'all got a new car for Christmas?
Not me.
Have y'all seen the Lexus commercial? I mean, they're good
yeah.
commercials.
They are
And
good.
The Lexus, they got the little song, get a Lexus. Anyway, this guy comes in, gives his wife this little bitty Christmas card. I mean, little bitty prize. She
Box.
opens it up, and it's a little player piano. She starts cranking it, and it plays the music in a Lexus Christmas. Well, she looks outside, and there's a big bow on this brand new Lexus. Okay, good for them. If I showed up in a new vehicle without my wife's knowledge to give her something, she would kill me. Or a used vehicle, because that's another payment.
You would be taking it
Rhonda,
back.
do you the same way?
She said, he's an idiot.
All right, you show up, say you're going to buy Rhonda, your wife,
Would be got
vehicle.
divorced.
and she looked outside and saw you bought her a new vehicle.
Right.
What would she say? Would she say, thank you, honey, Merry Christmas?
Those are the words you're not supposed to say on TV.
Roy, Gwen may not be that way.
Nah, she wouldn't say much.
She wouldn't.
She really wouldn't. And she knows I love Lexus anyway. Toyota.
Gloria would kill me. It don't have to be a Lexus. It could
One,
be
we don't need
it. It could
it.
be a BMW. It could be a new Mercedes, whatever.
Don't need it. I don't
I got
drive
the credit to get
my
any
car
of them.
now.
As long as you got the credit, you can get any of them. Now's the time to buy. But
You come home with a new car, you're taking it back.
where'd you get that?
Well, I know
Okay.
what dealership you
Since we've
did.
been using that word this morning,
Oh, no.
idiot.
Idiot.
He's got a bunch.
Stupidity, this is an AP article. Stupidity in the U.S. becoming more prevalent.
You think?
Public schools.
Don't die stupid as Americans go around to voting. And he goes, evidence of the dumbing down of America is everywhere. Some of it is in a new book called Blue Collar Intellectuals. It says here, the popular culture has divorced itself from life of the mind. There's plenty of examples: television, texting, video games, improper use of English. She was like, and then I was like, They call the digital age that has sped up the process by which we receive Idiotville has made us less intelligent. Stupid is the new smart, Roy.
Yeah, right.
Why didn't I have that in high school? Well, growing up in New York.
Past that, huh?
Those who pursue the life of the mind have insulated themselves from popular culture. Speaking in insider jargon and writing unread books, intellectuals have locked themselves away in a ghetto of their own creation. Video gaming is a new form of literacy.
That's sad.
If so, what's the new form of illiteracy? Ignorance about how to use a joystick? Now they're trying to get rid of books, you know, in colleges and stuff, and let everybody go to an electronic age.
Well, that new high school that they're opening up has
Yeah, no lockers.
No
And
lockers, no
Much-
books.
As much as they charge for the school books, they ought to go strictly electronic and quit robbing the American public.
Yeah.
Just an opinion.
What is school without books?
Gotta have books, Roy.
Yeah, but they don't have to cost. You know, you can buy Atlas Shrug for $11, and it's 1,200
You know-
pages, and you get a school book that is barely sold at all. They charge you $150 for it. Give me a break.
Had
What
to
are
get 'em
trying to do,
going,
rob
didn't
our
you? You know what we
college
used to
students
get,
before
Roy?
they even get a job?
Roy, I
Calm
bet you
down.
had the same thing. Funk and Wagnalls. You got them through that.
What?
Y'all ever heard of Funk and Wagnall? Tony?
Absolutely. Yeah.
No.
Funk and Wagnall, you got them with A&P. Was that the name of the grocery store? You got little stamps, and if you have enough stamps, you could get one volume every month or every week. Y'all remember that?
Yep.
No.
Funkin' Wagnall. That's
Funk and Wagnalls. I'm a regular walking Funk and Wagnall.
You're a regular walking something.
I'm just a regular walking funk, maybe. All right, hey, we got lots of things to talk about. We'll get with Roy in a moment about how y'all might want to lose weight on this first of the year. Just go to the gym and take all these supplements and everything. Or you can join me and Dusty McLemore as we ride. And yesterday it was cold, going in with a pair of shorts on. I'm going to take my first break of the new year, starting our 9th year in Athens. Y'all, hang on.